planet. The invisible energy that we don't know nothing about. But just a disclaimer here, this masterclass is for education and empowerment and not for medical advice. Always consult a vet for physical health concerns. And what you'll learn today complements professional care and enhances your pet's well-being. And think out the ordinary, guys, because this is what it's all about. Yeah, it's so the big problem is, and why you maybe need this masterclass. Have you ever felt hopeless or helpless when your pet is unwell, but the vet there's just no answers? I've heard so many people telling me that bills are skyrocketing. Even a basic checkup can cost hundreds. And what if the issue isn't even physical? It's energetic. But what if the root cause is something deeper? Something energy based that traditional medicine overlooks is vet bills. They're skyrocketing. They really are. I don't know how many people I've heard that saying it's 300 quid, $300 just for a checkup. Yeah. Because even a basic checkup, it really isn't the issue, especially when it's not physical. When you feel helpless, when your pet is unwell. And what if your deep connection with your pet was actually their way of asking for help and you simply don't realize it? Yeah, yeah, totally. And is this you? Type me in the chat if it resonates with you. Again, you feel helpless when your pet's sick because you don't know what to do. You sense an emotional bond, but you don't know how to deepen it. There's a prime thing today. My partners, I was talking to the dogs, and my partner says to me, "They don't understand you, Anne. You're talking away, and they don't understand you." And I just looked at them and went, "Yeah, they do. You better believe they do." Yeah. So what makes this different? I'm a way to talk about. Traditional vets, they treat the symptoms and not root causes. Behavioral training, now not everybody, because I have some behavioral training, beautiful people on my Oracle code, and they is really made their practice even more amazing. But most behavioral training, they can't see the energy connection. Yeah. But in this master class, it's going to unlock the missing piece. It's going to unlock the missing piece. So be aware of that. Um, and this is who I've just been speaking about, the lovely Sonia, one of our practitioners, who Harry had a wee set to playing with his friend and hurt himself. You know how dogs can get quite powerful, and hurt himself. And so we took Harry and Sonia to the med beds to the hologram healing, what I'm going to show you. And basically, after we did that, and it was really seriously limping, we cleared it. We cleared the energy from it and no longer limp, no vet bills. It worked. It was healed. It's amazing how this works. And I really want yous to get it. So why should you listen to me? I'm a multi-award winning spiritual teacher. I've won lots of awards. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm recognized for excellence in energy healing and spiritual guidance. I've been trained by real shamans, Rinpoches, Native Americans in their countries. No, not with Joe Blogs, just at the end of the street. I've travelled quite extensively. I'm also an international bestseller, sharing wisdom through books and teachings and inspire transformation. And also, I am an energy healer, first and foremost. And I've been in business for over 30 years. I've been an entrepreneur for over 30 years. I love to help individuals unlock their purpose, help them remember what the invisible is all around us. And a lot of people think we are off our head when we do that, but actually there's a lot there. I'm also creator of the Oracle Code Practitioners, which is certified, and that is an amazing program. We're going to speak about that a wee bit more. Hopefully, I'm getting messages and everything here. And we will be speaking about that a wee bit more. But first, I want to show you a few things about helping your pets, helping the planet. But first, you've got to help yourself. Yeah. And also, as I say, I've been blending spiritual entrepreneur with deep shamanic practices, intuitive works. I help business owners guide. And what you walk away with is a step-by-step guide to energy healing for animals, for the earth, for yourself, and a deep understanding of how pets absorbs emotions. And we're looking at the 4 holograms of your pets: the body, the mind, the soul, and the emotions. So you can get a better understanding of the pets. And it can be any animal. It doesn't have to be a pet, it could be any animal. And the key to unlocking your pet's hidden energy system, what we can do about it. And also, there's an exclusive offer, as I said, to continue the journey after the masterclass. So it'd be great to have you with us all the way through. That if you are spending a lot of money on vets, or you're constantly at vets, or you just want to help your pets more. You want to get that as I say, I was talking to, we were going around dogs sitting in California, and I talked to the animals, and it's interesting. We'll speak about that more as we go on. And my partner turned around and says, "They don't understand you, Anne. What are you talking about?" I just looked at him and went, "Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You better believe they understand you." And they show you. They show you. Yeah. Let's get back to the presentation. Step 1, awareness and connection. This is what you need this for. Awareness, understanding how your pets absorb the human energy and recognize the unseen emotional and energetic bond between you and your pet. Step 2, we will have energy healing foundation, where you'll learn the basics of quantum energy healing and your pet's aura system, and how stagnant energy affects your pet. You'll also learn in step 3, where we will have practical healing techniques, where you'll experience guided energy exercises, because I want this to be that you are actually helping your pet. You're coming away from this masterclass with pure techniques that work. Yeah. And they're simple techniques that work. These exercises will be help you be guided, interactive live scans and hands-on techniques to shift the energy and promote healing. And step 4 will be the oracle code, where the Sphinx, we introduce the Sphinx. It's a powerful tool, the Sphinx wheel, where we unlock and the advanced healing methods using the oracle code is Sphinx wheel, and a tool to decode and heal the pet energy. And step 5, where we'll deepen and sustain transformation, and we'll integrate those healings. So let me know in the comments. So the first section, step 1, why this matters. Because animal health is shifting. There's more pets that are experiencing stress illness. Put in the comments if yes, if you think this is true. And remember, global energy is changing, and our animals are sensitive to it. They really are. Now, look, for instance, on the day of February, there's a 7-planet alignment happening. Now, I don't know about you, but I know my energy and my bioelectric field has been going haywire. It's been going chaotic. Have you ever heard of Dr. Dolittle? Yeah, totally. So those energies of when the full moons and everything come in, it's all invisible. So nobody sees those energies. We're going to discuss this. And you're the key to the healing. By healing yourself, you heal them. Now, when I say healing, yeah, what I mean is, because energetically the things happen to us, and energetically we keep hold of those things within our physicality, our mind, our spirit, our emotional field, and we don't even see them. Yeah, you see the physical body, but you don't see the other ones, and that energy is held in there. We're going to show you how to release that. Understanding the hidden energy bond. Pets really mirror their partner's emotions, and it is a known fact that they would do that. And number 2, there's unseen energy influences. It really does influence their health, their mood, even their balance, what's going on. How many times have you, I know from my point of view, when I was back home in Scotland, and I got quite sad when I got back home because the energy was so dense. And we Hope, she was like 1 year old, probably 1.5 or something. She would just look at me with these eyes, and she would just come and dive herself on me. So she would get a cuddle. And that just instantly made me feel better. And she would just look at me as if to say, "Come on now, come on, get yourself out of that." It was amazing the way that pets really do help try to heal us. It is amazing how they do it. And number 3, recognizing the bond, that the first step of healing. So recognizing what it is that you need to do in order to help that healing and the bond between you and your pet. And also the energy imbalances in pets often reflect the owner's stress. Let me tell me in the comments, when you've been very stressed out, when you've been quite emotional, have you seen the difference in your pets, or have you been too in your own stuff? I'm going to do a little exercise, and what we're going to do is we're going to just connect to energy. Yeah, we're just going to connect to energy. So what I want you to do is I just want you to, and it doesn't matter if your pet is in front of you, if you've got a picture of your pet, it doesn't matter. Even just visualizing your pet will do this. So what I want you to do is just put everything down and just breathe. Because sometimes when we are in our stuff, our energy can become quite erratic. So what I want you to do is just breathe and just close your eyes. And I want you to connect to the spiritual cord, which is a cord that's above the head. Yeah, if you have one more than one pet, just imagine them all. Yeah, you can put them both there. Because it'll be quite interesting actually when you have more than one pet, because you'll be able to feel the difference in the energies. So just take your attention to the spiritual cord. And what you're doing is grounding the energy in. And just take a nice big deep breath in and out. Nice big deep breath in again and out. And what I want you to do is I just want you to focus and call in your pet. Now, it could be the earth as well. It could be the land. It could be anything. It's whatever. And I just want you to visualize or have your pet there. Just notice their presence. And I just want you to see, are they restless? Are they calm? Are they anxious? Do they have fear? Now, sometimes if you don't feel anything, what I suggest doing is just imagine that your pet is in a circle and you're stepping inside this circle. And what do you feel now? And what I want you to do is I want you just to scan their energy. Now, if they're near you, just allow your, don't touch them, but just place your hand as if there's maybe about 2 inches above where they're at their body. 2 inches above their body, 2 3 inches. And just scan the energy. Or if you visualize and just use your hand and as if you're scanning the whole of the energy. If you've got a couple, do one at a time. And this is how you sense energy. Now just allow the flow. Don't overthink it. Don't think, oh my God, I'm not getting anything. Oh, I don't know what that is. Just allow the flow to come forward because you do know. All I'm doing is helping you remember. Just notice, is there any warmth? Is there any tingling sensations? Or is there any tension? Or is there any spiky energy? Sometimes you can feel a tingle, a spiky energy. And these sensations indicate the energy flow. What did you sense? Did you sense your pet's energy? Did you remember your own gifts of energy? And did you connect? What were your insights? Because this is an interactive masterclass, hence why I'm doing it on YouTube. Dorothy says, fear. Isn't that interesting that you've got to put a muzzle on the dog and the dog barks intently and that's what that fear's doing, Dorothy. So know that when the dog is playing up with this, the fear is the issue. Susie says, my dog loving but nervous, and the cat was loving. Isn't that interesting? So what do those behaviors portray when the dog gets nervous? Yeah, he's possessed, Dorothy says. Let me know in the comments, guys, how you heard, how you felt. Sherry says, I know my pups need by their bark or how they're looking at me, kind of like a mum knowing the baby's different. Yeah, massively. I had Jack, he comes up and I'm looking to see if he's here because he probably is. He's probably at the front there because he comes up and just sits with me. You just know when the one fed comes over, just gives me this look. And if I don't take note, it'll give a wee bark. Susie says my dog is a rescue, so could be linked. Yeah, definitely if he's a rescue dog. There is a nervousness around them and quite a scattered energy around the restless dogs, yeah. Sherry says that he started licking and playing as a scandem. Yeah, because they feel it. They feel it. They'll be like, oh yes, she's doing something. And animal communication blessings, I love that name. My cat appeared calm but energy chaotic. He said, I'm so busy trying to keep up with life, but appear calm. Yeah, isn't that a lot of us do that? Freedom speakers. I felt my cat's energy shooting out in all directions. General feeling was anxiety. When you mentioned spiky energy, that was exactly what I felt like. Yep, because it can do. Also, spiky energy there can be anger in there as well with the spiky energy. Because I felt that coming through. Could see the chaos in their energy. Yeah. Sherry says, I believe they're telepathic if we'd just listen. Massively. I totally agree with that. Anybody else? Do you know how to use feel? Next section, energy healing foundations. Learn the basics. Let me know in the comments if anybody knows anything about quantum energy healing. Because we're going to look at the pet aura system and how stagnant energy affects health. Quantum healing, understanding the energy healing loads from you. Yes, that's true, Sherry. Yeah. Understanding energy healing for pets. Everything is energy. It is. It's energy, including your pet's emotions, the health, the land, the earth. Everything is energy. And when we realize that, we start to do things differently. I know I do. And I teach it as well. So I know a lot about it. And pets in earth have an energy, they have this energy field, this aura that interacts with their environment. And quantum energy healing works beyond the physical. If there's blocked or stagnant energy that can cause illness, stress, or behavior issues, it will be stuck in the energy. Yeah. I could go really deeply into that, but I'm not. We've got too much to go into. So we have. So this is how the energy affects your pet. So if you've got a healthy energy flow, you've got a happy, vibrant, and active pet. Their behaviors are very good. They're very peaceful. They don't bark a lot neither. They're just healthy. There's just a healthy energy flow. You know when your pet's at peace. So you do. Now, if you've got a blocked, stagnant energy, there's an anxiety, there can be an aggression, the barking, or there's unexplained health issues because they're just like us humans. If it starts within the energy field first, it always starts in the energy field first before it goes into the physicality. Yeah. Same thing with them. Yeah, totally. So what's the causes? Energy blockages, trauma, especially if you've got a rescue animal, stress, or absorbing their owner's emotions, because that's a big one. Now, you can help heal this at quantum level. You can help restore the energy, the balance, and the harmony within your pet. And we're going to show you just very easily how to do that. Yeah. So this is how energy healing works. So let's say we've got the body. Now the body, so think of it as a hologram. I work specifically with holograms. I teach Oracle core practitioners about holograms because they're so powerful. Now, when we are working with the holograms, you can instantly change pain, energy, the things that are going on with relationships, behaviors, limitations, emotions can be changed instantly by working with the holograms. So what I want you to do is I want you just to imagine that your pet's hologram. Yeah. So just imagine the physicality of the hologram. So what I see when I see the physicality, I just see the outline. You could actually just see the full pet, how they are, how they look to you. Because what I want you to do is I want you to scan the body of your pet to see if there's any physical pain, any fatigue, or even any illness. And just scan, just imagine that you've got them in front of you. Because if they have symptoms of joint pain, limping, or they've got a reluctance to move, or if they've got any digestive issues like vomiting, diarrhea, or there's unexplained weight gain or loss, or they've got skin conditions, or they're excessive shed in their hairs, yeah? What's happened energetically here is there's a blocked root, sacral, or solar plex energy centers. There's also a stagnant life force energy, their chi. It's stagnant, it's stuck. There's an imbalance in their bioelectric field. Let me know in the comments. Did you find anything when you scanned that physical body of your pet? Now, you can do this for the world as well. What I would suggest doing is maybe doing it where do you live as opposed to the world, because we all know the world, there's a lot going on there. But even your home, your ground that your home's in, you can do a scan the same thing, same way. Yeah. And what I would do with when I'm doing the land is what I see is the body, the physical. Yeah. So let me know in the comments when you scan the body, did you find anything? Was there anything that you found? Yeah. And I'll just wait on that because there can be energetic solutions. If you yourself, it needs a more powerful restoration of their energetic light. But you can also use scalar wave therapy. I know there's a woman in Florida, I'm hoping to go and see her, who does E systems anyway. And it's scalar wave therapy. And what it does is it just uses the frequencies that help inflammation, help pain, help digestion, and it really does is smooth the energy systems down. We can also do a meridian tapping on the pet, but you've got to know your acupressure points. Stomach and the 36 and the liver's 3. So just for your dogs, just remember that if you do know that. Ground and earth connection. Let your pet walk on natural surfaces, because grass, sand, or soil. Because too many I know there's a lot of tarmac and concrete and all the rest of it, which can really help their hips, really smash their hips, their joints, and what have you. There's also light therapy, infrared healing systems, or water, using sacred geometry for your water, where you're energizing drinking water with intention. That is another masterclass because the powerful things that I've got since doing traveling and what have you. But you can also use the hologram healing, and you can also use the med beds to restore the soul light. Yeah. And there's actually been studies about earthing, grounding, and also that infrared therapy. The science has to catch up with the quantum, though. It definitely has that. Where are we? They said animal communications at Adam and back near tail and of one of my 8 cats. I'd be interested to see what all your 8 cats are doing there. I remember when I first started meditating and I had My best pal had a red setter, beautiful animal, and my mum had a spaniel. Loved them. Both of them were called Ben, and I loved them dearly because I love dogs. I absolutely love dogs. I love all animals, but I really love dogs. And I was doing the very first time I was doing a meditation. When I finally went and did a meditation, I was about 40-year-old, and I thought I'm going to try that and did a meditation and went into the spiritual realm. And the first thing I went into a meadow, and the first thing that came to me, wasn't even thinking about them, was the two Bens came running towards me, so happy, no pain. They were just, their tails were wagging. They were just, their coats were so glossy. And that was me. I was hook, line, and sinker because I just went, oh my God, they're so happy here. They had everything they wanted. They were just in their element in their doggy life. So just if your pet has crossed over, or even your partners, your friends, your family, know that they have everything. They, because they're connected to everything, there is no separation. It's only us in the human form that cause that separation. However, they will be giving you signs. You just got to look for them. Yeah, that's definitely. Where are we? Yes, his hips had, how does that say, dysphasia? His hips has dysphasia. Yeah, so that'll be making him angry. I'm doing myself there. Love the energetic water idea. Yeah, it's very good. It's very powerful, the water. And I've had outside confirmation of that also, that we, as us too, we need to bless our water because it's becoming so toxic. So now what I want you to do is I want you to actually now scan. We're going to look at the mind of your pet. And the mind is usually it's around the head area. It can be in the body as well, but usually it's around the pet area. So just imagine you're seeing. Now, Susie, you're saying you don't really get the hologram scan. Just imagine Wilma or your cat. Just imagine them. You don't need the actual hologram. Yeah, that's just the way that we work. But we do work with, we just see our pet or the person. Yeah, that works just as well. So just imagine that you're seeing the face, the head of your pet. And the mind always is a mental distress, cognitive decline. That's usually when they're getting older. Symptoms, confusion, disorientation, staring into space, repetitive behaviors like excessive licking. Yeah, anxiety, restlessness, inability to settle. And there's a decreased responsiveness to commands. Yeah, they don't do what they're told. Yeah. So what's happening energetically here is there's a blocked crown and third eye energy centers. There's a disruptive brainwave synchronization going on. Yeah. And they're absorbing chaotic energy, especially environmental energy. And that goes with what kind of cleaning products are you using? Believe it or not, it does. A good thing to use is sound healing, particularly 432 and 528 hertz. That will help with the frequencies, really does help. And what I do also when I'm dog sitting is in the background, I'll put those frequencies on, because it's been a lot of older dogs we've been watching here, and they're just amazing. Reiki, hands-on energy balancing over the head. What I've found a lot, and this goes back so many years, a lot of my friends' pets would always back themselves into my hands. Now, I'm a Reiki master, I'm a Seken master, I'm a pranic healer. I've got a lot of energy modalities that I work with. And they would feel when they would back, and even yet to this day, I have a lot of dogs, cats, they come up to me and they specifically come into my hands so that they they're putting my hands where they need healing. Now, the last sit we had, Ellie, beautiful, beautiful collie dog. I've seen that how she was standing. She couldn't stand for any length of time, and I'm talking like seconds, 30 seconds. She couldn't stand on the 2 feet. She kept having to move. And I thought, what's going on with her? And the next thing, she would just come up to me and look at me for my hand. And I'd put my hand, and she was able to stand when I put my hand there. It was really interesting to watch. And then when I put my hand under, there was a big lump. And it was the lump that she was putting my hand in for to heal. And she could stand there, oh, for 30 minutes. She would just stand there and allow me to just use the energy healing to release. And she just followed me all over. Same when I stayed with my friends. I was like the Pied Piper of dogs. They just followed me everywhere. And same here. They follow me. I'll have Jackal be at the office desk because they know they just come in, and Jack's got quite a few lumps all over him because they're an old dog. Yeah. And he just keeps coming up to me for me to put my hands on him. If you've got Reiki, anything like that's going to help anywhere within the body, the mind, the body, the emotions, and the spiritual. Reiki will help. Also, using visualization, focus on golden light or white light going into the brain of your animal. So you're opening up that crown, you're opening up that energy, third eye. Try that, see the difference. Back flower remedies. Aspen for anxiety, clematis for confusion, Clematis for confusion. And there's also grounding, and also again, oh, it's a shame, I'll put that up just now. There's also the holograms, using quantum healing with the holograms to help bring that light in also. Yeah. Let me just see here. What was the music for senior pets? 432 and 528 hertz. So that's 432 and 528 hertz frequencies. That's what you need for them. Yeah. So when I focus on my pixie cat's mind, oh, what happened there? I saw tears flowing, and she's sad because I've been sad. Yeah, because they feel it. They feel the energy. I can't think of how much that they feel our energy. And then you've got the emotional with the pets. Now tell me in the comments, how many of your pets you can see they're emotional? Because when they're emotional, there's anxiety, there's fear, there's depression. I know some of you have said fear already. So if there's some of the symptoms that they could be portraying is excessive barking, whining, hiding, over attachment. They just won't let you go. They're just and start can be quite aggressive actually, or withdrawal, even the opposite, or hypervigilance, shaking, tail tucking, or unexplained aggression or sadness. So this is what's happened energetically for them. The heart and solar plexus is blocked or is overactive. The emotional imprinting so your emotions are affecting them. Yeah. Or there's a planetary distress. They're absorbing the energies around the planet. So a good thing for the emotions is a heart coherence practice. So hold your pet and just breathe deeply, or even just see your pet. Yeah. And what I want you to do is just visualize a pink light flowing between you and them, especially at the heart center. Just allow this pink light to flow. Yeah, just allow that pink energy to flow and fill your pet up with that pink energy so they can feel that love, because that pink energy is representing the love that you feel for your pet. You can also tap your pet between the eyes, behind the ears. I don't know if they will let you do that though, but EFT is quite good. Also, as well, you can and just keep putting that pink light to them. You can release emotional imprints through mirror work. Talk to your pet while you're grooming them. I'm always talking to them. I'm always asking them questions. And you always get the answers because I telepathically, I'm listening. Quantum healing grids are very good as well. Rose quartz, fluorite, and also the hologram healing in the med beds. They restore soul codes and not only help you remember who you are, but what you are, and also help them. Yeah. Let me know what you felt with that pink energy. Did you feel anything? Or did you not feel anything at all? So Susie says, when Chris died last year, and that was very sudden, wasn't it? So he's by your side, by the way. He's there massively. Wilma never left my side for 2 weeks. She won't because you were in deep pain. So, and when we're in deep pain, our pet feels that, and all they want to do is just because they've just got unconditional love. And now she's overprotective. It's not good for her. Yeah, do that pink light. Yeah, definitely. Crystals. Yep, definitely. Yeah. I'm coming to crystals for the soul, my dear. You're way ahead of me, Sherry. You're way ahead of me. Yeah. And now what I want you to do is I want you to connect to their spirit, to their soul, because every single pet has a soul. And be intentional. And by that, just allow your soul to connect to their soul by using that pink light. And just tell me what you feel, what you sense, what you know in the comments. Now, the soul can be disconnection, feeling tired, loss of purpose, because dogs, they love to get out, they love to run. But what if you've got a dog that just doesn't want to go out? What if you've got a dog or a cat that just, they've no spark, they've no enthusiasm, or they've got a lack of connection with their owner, or they just stare blankly. They don't want to run for that ball, or they've just got a loss of interest in their food, or even they don't want to play and they're not even affectionate, because it can happen. So what's happening energetically here is the disconnect from the soul blueprint, their own soul. Maybe had a trauma or something, or they've got fragmented energy. There's a weak auric field, and believe it or not, animals also have soul contracts. Yeah, and those soul contracts are unresolved. And what you can do about that is past life energy retrieval for animals. And you can do that with soul contract healing through visualization. You can do guided meditation on the Sphinx wheel activation, especially the med beds, powerful healing. Drumming, vibrational healing, that'll awaken dormant energy. Light language. So if anybody does light language activation, that will restore soul codes. Yeah. Sacred sound frequencies. So 963 hertz will help for spiritual awakening. That will really help your pet. 963. Hologram healing, med beds, and those restore the soul codes. Binaural beats is very good and shamanic drumming is very good. Yeah. And I also want to just talk about the earth symptoms and the energetic solutions, because our earth is chaotic just now. I've just come to California, there's huge fires. However, in LA, when we first landed there, we didn't really see much of it, I have to say. We've certainly seen a lot of it on the news, but we never seen anything. But we had people talking about it. The climate instability, the weather disruption, it all has an effect on our pets. when we've got those increased natural disasters, the erratic temperature shifts, the food shortages, the soils, what's happening. So even your food's another subject, the food they eat. What's happening energetically is it's destabilizing their energy. And this can really, what can help them and the energy of the earth is mass meditation. Very good. Pyramid energy, vortex activations to stabilize the ley lines, especially on your own land. It'd be very good for that. Group intention setting, just like we were doing here. We're group intentionally helping the animals by doing this. Crystalline grid activations with the tuning, that resonance. Yeah. And what about the species, the animals who are becoming extinct? Oh, oh, it really does. It things my heart, so it does. We need to have the animals can feel what we're all about. We need to feel our energy of what we are. And Susie's saying pink light with Wilma, unconditional love with Garfield Cat, a definite blockage, which makes me sad. Yeah, but we're going to help that. Going to help that. So when I connect with my cat just now, Manuel said, "We love you so much." Oh, isn't that beautiful? When I connect with cats, all my animals said, "We love you so much. I'm an animal communication and do energy work, but no blocks are holding me back. I haven't been able to clear yet." You need to come onto the Oracle code because that will clear it right away. We're going to speak about that later because it will massively, because the blocks it's clearing for people that's on it just now is mental. I realized during your class that I have a belief I am not worthy and deserving to connect with them. That's such a shame that. Again, we will work with that. Yeah. So let's go step 3, practical healing techniques. So we're going to experience guided energy exercises. We're going to have interactive live scans and hand-on techniques, shift energy and promote healing. So for instance, if you, like you said, to animal communication blessings, like you said that you've got a feeling of I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving to connect with them. What to do is actually use the energy to connect to that and release that. Yeah, and that goes for anybody else as well. What we do here is, oh, I missed a bit there, missed a bit. Let me just go back. Oh, I went right back here. What happened there? There we go. Don't know what I did there. And here we go. Hands is better for me if I do it like this so I can see it. Energy healing is an interactive process because your pet feels the intention. It really does. It's very interactive. Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to learn to restore these and clear stagnant energy and restore balance between yourself first. It's always the self first and then your pet. Yeah. And then what we're going to do is we're going to scan. So we're going to help detect the energy imbalances in real time. Yeah. And now I just showed you a really simple one we just did there, which was very good. And then we're going to relax and do hands-on healing, promote relaxation, emotional release, and physical well-being. Everybody up for that? So what if we don't have pets? Can we do it on other? Yes, of course you can. Yes, you can do it on other animals. If I see an injured bird in the garden or animal in the field, yes, you definitely. What's Carney saying? I am just going to say that animal communication blessings, the Oracle code will help you so much on so many different levels. Yeah, it will, massively. I can't say this enough. It is even blown my mind of what it actually does. It's honestly, it's crazy. So let's do this. Let's have this guided energy step. And let's just place your hands near, not on remember, just near your pet. And what I do here is sometimes I'll use my 2 hands and I'll just feel their energy. And sometimes I'll just close my eyes to feel, because I feel sometimes when you close your eyes, you're able to go into internal more and you're able to connect to them more. I feel anyway. But everybody's different. So just feel their energy. And just notice any warmth, any tingling, any hot spots, or any cool spots. Because these indicate where there's an energy shift, where there's something going on energetically, should I say. Keep doing it again. Just feel that. And now use gentle sweeping motions to clear that stagnant energy. Just use that. If you feel any of those tingling spots, any of those hot spots, cool spots. And what I do is just sweep over with the energy. This is what we call pranic healing when we sweep over the energy. And just set the intention. You're focusing on sending calming, loving energy to restore balance. And we all love our pets, let's be honest. I don't even have a pet and I love them. Yeah. And as you're stroking the energy, just observe how your pet responds. Are they relaxing? Are they yawning? Are they stretching? Yeah, and always remember when you're working with when it's not your pets, always ask the pet's higher self. Thanks for that, Karen. Let me know in the comments. What did you feel? What did you get? Let me know. What did you get in the comments before we go on to the next section? Just keep stroking the energy. You don't have to touch the pet. Your pets run away. That's very interesting, Susie. Your pet runs away. So what I would like you to do then is just imagine them there. Just imagine them there, and as if you're running your hand over them. See what you get. Got tingling over stomach and heat in hips. Yeah. Hand felt warm. Tilly's snoring. Hi, Louise. Tilly's snoring her head off. Yeah, that's because she's bloody spoiled. That's why. Yeah, but isn't it interesting when you feel the energy? Yeah, beautiful. Tim was fast. He's fast asleep now. Yeah, and you see that was just minutes, couple of minutes of you doing that. Yeah, it's mental how the energy, the things that we can do. So how do I clear low vibrational energy from my cat. So basically, it's intentional. And what I would do, Karen, I would use the hologram or the scan, just what I've showed you, the scan. So basically what you would do is you would, just what I've showed you there, how to feel their energy. Yeah, because you'll feel it if it's low vibrational, because you'll feel it yourself. Because most people that are on here are healers, or they're into that kind of thing, and you'll feel it. But trust me, you don't have to be a healer, because everybody's a healer. It's just whether you connect to it or not. You're your own healers. And then just scan the energy over on what you are. And it's intentional. So you're putting white light or golden light, you're bringing it through, you're channeling the energy, and you're bringing that energy through to take that low energy vibration away from the cat. Does that make sense? And also, I always transform the low vibrational energy, send it to source. I hope that answered your question. Dorothy, he's angry. He was naughty on his walk with Dad 10 minutes or so ago. He reacted really badly. So he's he's sulking with Dad. Isn't that interesting? Especially us doing this. Okay. I would take him to the med beds, Dorothy. So you're going to go into the med beds soon. So I would take him into the med beds and actually see what energetically is going on there. Because there's a big fear I'm getting from your pet, hence the anger, because that usually comes from fear. Yeah. Okay, let's get on. So the Oracle Wheel. This is a new modality. It's been going a few months now, actually, and it is really powerful. Now we're on two wheels. The third wheel is the Sphinx, and I just got this. Oh, when I connected to my spirit team, when we went into the both of the wheels, which I was downloaded all the information when I was in Cambodia, when I met the gatekeeper of the Tapromp temple in the Tomb Raider temple. It was absolutely, you couldn't make this up. My whole body was gyrating, I was shaking, tears, because he was telling me that the secrets were hidden in that temple. I'm curious, I want to know everything. And I went round visiting a lot of temples when I was in Vietnam, Thailand, Asia, Indonesia. I was in very spiritual lands. And I was downloaded with this energy, and this is what came from it, the Oracle code. And the energy that we go to in the med beds, the hologram healing, the DNA restructure, it is even blows my mind. It takes things away, and I know there's some practitioners on here that will tell you themselves, and it speaks to itself. But when we connected to the Sphinx wheel, it was all about animals, and it was all about the land. That's the energy that was in there. It was the other one was gods, goddesses, and all this, but this was really animal led and air. And the thing about the cycle of the wheel, the Oracle wheel, is there's you've got to be invited on it. And not everybody can get on it, because if I don't see, if spirit doesn't show me, I'm very spiritually connected. If they don't show me that you're on that wheel, you just don't get on it. It's just one of those things, because you're not ready. It doesn't mean to say you'll never get on it, but it's just you're not ready, because you need to energetically be ready for that wheel. And the Sphinx wheel is very Egyptian orientated, but they are telling me that we need to bring the animals in, and the earth, the land, and what have you, and we need to heal our animals. We need to heal our earth. And we're calling in the people to do that, to help heal the animals, specifically themselves first, to restructure, help them remember who they actually are. Yeah. Now, the Oracle Code Practitioners. This is a certified program. It's certified by the International Practitioners Holistic Medicine. It's a worldwide global accreditation, because there's a lot in there. And it's a very spiritual program as well. So we use the holograms, and we're going to be using the holograms in the Sphinx wheel, just different. And we're going to be using an energy mapping system for the pets. Now, you've just got a tiny bit today of just connecting to the energy, connecting to the body, and all the rest of it. But you will connect very deeply with their holograms, but not only their holograms, their own hologram, because you need to heal the healer before you can help the others. Yes, it's all about you as well. However, this is specifically at the beginning anyway, led in by the animals in the land. So it'll be done slightly different from the other wheels because of the way it is. However, we'll still be using the modalities. And then we have the med beds. Now, the med beds, people are trying scientifically to see these med beds. They're building these med beds. You don't have to do that. You can go into the other dimensions, the spiritual dimensions, and you can use those med beds that are we just did a session for a family and one of the practitioners' family as well. It's very family oriented, the one we just did today, and it's really powerful. It took away an ancestral chaotic energy of an entity that had been causing chaos in another's family for years and years. Yeah, even though the karmic thing had been done, it was still lingering on because fear of going to the light. So be aware of what's around you, and there's invisibility. And in the med beds, what we do in the med beds is we connect you. Everybody has a spiritual cord that is connected to your where you channel, and we connect you to the med beds, the central column of light that has all the things about the earth, everything about you, everything about the animals, about the planetary, everything. And we connect to the other dimensional beings who help us, because remember, there's a lot of things that we do not know unconsciously. The other dimensional beings come in at such a powerful level, and it decodes the energy imbalances and reveals the hidden stress, the unconscious stress, the traumas, the blockages, and it helps release it. And this is why it's so powerful. Like it's mental how it works, and it's a very spiritual based modality. The Oracle Core Practitioners is, as I say, it's certified. We have this DNA recalibration that we do in the purification wheel, which it heals at a cellular level. It changes at a cellular level, but it will change the pets at cellular level as well. So it brings more light into the pet. And that will be with the help of your spirit team. So not only are you helping yourself with this field, but you're also helping your pets and the earth that we stand on. Yeah. And from the Oracle Code, there is so much more. We open the evolution chakra. A lot of people don't even know about that. We work with the hologram. You will do energy work with the other practitioners. So you are practicing your trade. It's very hands-on. The first couple of weeks is all about, there's a lot of things to take in. However, as you go forward and you start using the modality, that's when it starts connecting in, because you need to use it in order for you to keep getting it, because it changes every time. Not one healing session is the same as the other. There may be similarities, but they're never the same. And also, you're going to connect, spiritually connect yourself, your pet, to those planetary shifts, that universal energy flow, that quantum dimensional healing is what we're going to do. It is powerful juju that we're working with in a very good way. And by the way, it is very protected, is very safe to work in because of the power that's behind my spirit team, and the way we work with the energy on the wheels. Also, as well, you have 24/7 WhatsApp support, and you also have business support. So if you're wanting to do this as a business, I specifically work with people to do this as a business, because the planet needs us. And I have so the spirit team are giving me this huge goal of bringing 1,000 cycles, and there's 12 wheels in a cycle that's going to birth 1,000 masters. So use it at the beginning, the right at the beginning of this energy that I was downloaded with in Cambodia, that is set my life on a different trajectory. I will say that, in a beautiful way. I'm now living my life, my dream. I'm traveling in luxury places. And how did I do that? Intentional energy My focus is where it should be. I use these modalities that I teach. And there's so much more in there, but we've only got so quick to go through it. It's really a technology, it's an evolutionary technology. It really bridges the gap between the spiritual healing and practical application. It provides a structured yet an intuitive path for energy work, like powerfully, absolutely powerfully, because these when we're working with the energy modalities and the other dimensional beings, like the med beds and the hologram healing, and having that DNA recalibration, you change. But not only will you change, your pets will change with you because your environment changes. Yeah. And the Oracle Code, the Sphinx wheel, it's built on four core pillars. That guide that deep energy healing for the pets. And each pillar plays a unique role in unlocking those hidden imbalances and restoring energy. The first pillar is alignment, and this is energy mapping. It's showing you about the wheel, what's happening on the Oracle wheel. So you'll be the Sphinx wheel, and what's happening with your pet's energy. We'll look at the emotional, the physical, the spiritual imbalances, and the psychological imbalances of what's actually going on. There'll be a lot more work in understanding pets' behaviors as well. Yeah. And what's going on with that too. We then go into pillar two, which is the awareness, and that's the quantum healing techniques where we use those advanced energy tools like your hologram healing, your med beds, the opening the evolution chakra, because that chakra is very important for manifestation. It's very important for bringing that peaceful energy into the energetic system. And you'll also be using those energetic shifts to restore the balance, those hands-on healing that we do and we go into the med beds on the awareness as well. The purification, this is where the pet and plant connection come in. This is where we align your pet's energy with that natural planetary rhythms, as is yourself, and we help you feel more grounded, harmonized with the energy of the earth. Yeah. And then you've got the creation. What is it you are here to do? What is your purpose? What is it that you are needing? What lights you up? What gives you that feeling of wanting to get out of bed and just doing what it is that you absolutely love? The creation round's all about that. Doesn't matter if you've got a business already, I help you with those business things that we need. We do business calls every other week. We do energy healing. We go into the energies of the wheels. I'm constantly, me and my spirit team are doing that. And I just love this beautiful Louis, my rabbit, because love does transcend energy. It really does. This is Louis. This is my rabbit at 13 years old. And he was a house rabbit. I've never heard of another house rabbit living to a 13-year-old. And I know now why he lived to his 13-year-old, because he was constantly getting energy work from me. I was constantly doing Reiki. He was constantly following me all over the place for me to put my hands on him. And I knew I was putting my hands on him to get the Reiki and all the rest of it. But if I knew what I knew now, he probably have been lasted till he was about 18-year-old, because we had to actually put him down because he was just so unwell. He was really unwell. But isn't he such oh, he's gorgeous. I love it. It really warms my heart when I see Louis. And if I realized what the energy did for Louis, oh my God, I would have been doing it so different. This is how the Sphinx wheel works. You'll be scanning your pet's energy. You'll be noticing any areas of tension or imbalancing, but you'll also be doing this for yourself as well. Yeah. You'll be using the hologram to map energy blockages in the physical, the emotional, or karmic as well. Again, for the self. It has to be the self as well, as long as the pets and the land we're going with here. We'll be going and we'll be applying targeted healing techniques based on your holograms insights. And then what we'll be doing is we'll be looking at how to restore the energy flow through intent, through visualization and hands-on techniques. And we'll also be observing your pet's behavioral and physical changes over the time. Yeah. Let me know in the comments if anybody understands this or they need any more questions. Where are we? Yes, Phil, I just don't know how to heal it. Yes. Yeah, that's how we do it. Definitely. Um, Love this. My newest cat that appeared, his name's Sphinx and guided me connect with Egypt. Isn't that amazing? I just love synchronicities when it comes in. I'm going to share some info in our group. Don't remember if I had in the past. I think I have, but not this time around. Yeah, of how amazing the energy is. Yeah, of how it can help the pets. Because I know Sybil has transformed quite a few lives actually, and not just pets. There's a couple of massive things through the Oracle code. One, the support you get from Anne, you find the Anne too, is you find your child. Yeah, I am in complete service. It's probably the only program that I am in that I have complete service with, because it really does do what it says on the tin. It really does. I have never, and I've created over 20 programs, like massive, lots of programs I've created. And I've never created a modality like this. Hence why it is copyrighted, hence why we have it accredited. You are practitioners of this. I show you how to make a business of this, because we need this out there. And it is so powerful, the energy. Even if you've got Reiki or Sakem or anything like that, or any energy, shamanism, whatever, it actually takes it to a different level. Every single person that's been on here takes it to a different level. Their healing abilities are taken to a different level, massively. Yeah, that's great that everything resonates. So it does. If you wouldn't be here if you're not meant to be here, simple as. It's just the way it is. So the good news, it's more than just about the animals. It's more about healing the animals. It's a system of deep healing for yourself, for your animals, for the planet, and it brings balance and harmony on a multidimensional level. It also helps you connect to your purpose. It helps you remember who you are, and it helps the practitioners align with your soul's mission, and it'll help those shifts in your personal growth, that your spirit, excuse me, your spiritual awareness and your intuitive abilities. It all helps that. Honestly, it blows it out the park. So if you're ready, there's lovely Claire has put the link up there to book a call, because there's only 8 places for the practitioner. I'm only taking 8 places, and that is for the Sphinx Field. Now, the reason that I do that is we have our grounded pillars. There's 12 people on the wheel, and northeast, southwest. They're already here. They're already in there. And we need 8 people. Now, not everybody gets on this, because if I can't see you on the wheel, you just don't get on it. It's spiritually led. It's soul led. If you feel that pull from it, you're meant to book that call. Now, I'm going a wee bit too far on myself here. So I'll go forward with the thing is, because I was ready to go and talk about everything else here. The main thing about it is that you will change, you will shift, your animal will balance out, like massively. I can't even say this enough. How much your animal will balance out, your home life will balance out, your relationships will balance out. And this is let me just put this up here. Now, the actual price is going to be, this is a starter price, because the first cycle is this price, and it's going to go to it because of the way that the energy goes. And it's definitely going to go, the full price the Spirit team gave me was £8,888, dollars, sorry, American dollars. I felt that was too much for the thing. And I've got it down to, if you pay in full, you get it for 3,333. That is lifetime access, one payment. You get the 4 pillars. So one pillar is 1,111. So you basically get one pillar free, because that's what we're going down to. Yeah. You get 4 intuitive business spiritual guidance that comes straight from spirit to you. You get a lifetime group business mentorship that is ongoing all the time. You get lifetime access, no monthly fees. You don't become a practitioner, then you've got to pay a monthly fee for something. No, doesn't work that. I don't believe in it. I've always not believed in things when they do that. It used to really annoy me. We're not doing that. And also, if you pay in full, you fast track your certification and you start earning sooner. So that's one payment. Or you can do the most popular, the $444 payment, which is 11 monthly payments. Again, the full Oracle code certification. Some people actually pay this off sooner. You don't get penalized, by the way, if you pay it off sooner. It's still the same price. Yeah. And I've had quite a few people doing that, pay it fuller, because with the energy and the business classes, you start to earn more. Yeah. You get 4, same thing, all the same with that. However, you don't get your certification until you've paid in full. Yeah. But the beauty of it is you spread out your investment while you still access the full program. Yeah. And it's a lifetime. And we, as I said to you, we've got 1,000 wheels, 1,000 cycles, sorry, which is a lot of wheels, a lot of wheels. And you also have the chance to go for the masters as well. And that's 11 payments of 444. You have to book a call with me. You just can't pay from here. So I can make sure that I see you on the wheel, and also energetically, you're ready for the wheel. Yeah. If you're on this call, you're bloody ready for the energetics. You're ready for it. Trust me on that. Yeah. Or we've brought a new monthly, because what I was finding was people wanted a smaller way, a smaller amount to pay, and I found that from the last wheel. So I thought, let's do that. Let's do that. We've got a 222. This is American dollars, where we've got 24 monthly payments, and you have the full Oracle code certification. Same thing as everywhere before. You just get the sooner you pay it off, the sooner you get certification. Yeah. Again, you get lifetime. There is no cost after this. You don't have to pay a monthly cost for getting the business classes. They all come with it. You also get 24/7 WhatsApp access to me, and also the other Oracle practitioners. So you can ask those questions when they're coming in. We also have a space in the portal, because we have an online portal where the program is. All the classes are live with me as we go, but you have an online portal where all the information goes as well. It's a powerful, lots of information, and we also have a 24 exclusive bonus. So if you sign up, now, what I mean by if you sign up, because I know how my diary is, if you book a call within the next 24 hours, you will receive a VIP animal energy scan, where you'll have personal insight into your pet's emotional and energetic state, along with a sacred bond animal healing meditation to strengthen your connection and accelerate that healing. Now, the first 3 people to sign up get that mini intuitive scan of the pet's energy. And all you got to do is just submit a photo of your pet, and I'll provide the insight of their emotional and their energetic state. It is a real powerful reading that you get from this. There's also a personalized, powerful guided visualization that you'll get. So that goes to the first 3 people who sign up. But you've got to book your call within the next 24 hours. Okay? Is really powerful. And also, I will be doing energy healing as I do the actual the reading, because it just comes naturally to me. Yeah. What have we got here? So excited, everything resonates. Great. So Karen says, don't let the lack of healing modalities stop you. You may have just found your calling with this version of the Oracle code. Yes, massively. Because the way that this one's structured is we will be going like for 2 sessions a week for the first 4 weeks. And you'll be working specifically. I'll be showing you how to work with the hologram healing, how to work with the med beds, because we'll be doing it slightly different. And then we merge with the other practitioners on their pillar 3, and you'll be on pillar 3, purification. And then what we do is we go as a collective. And the more people we have here, the bigger the collective. If you feel a pull, guys, even if there's a money issue, ask the universe. Ask the universe. Book that call, because, and what actually happens is that sometimes we have this, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. Oh, I can't, I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to think it. Bullshit. Yeah. Because the most powerful healers I feel are the ones that are hidden. I know myself when I started on this healing journey, and I was always put with these real powerhouse healers in when I was traveling, doing my breath work or my soul retrieval or whatever it was. Yeah, I was always put with these powerhouses, and I couldn't understand why, because I was like, I'm not a powerhouse. How the hell am I got? How am I got there? I soon realized, but it took me a wee while to realize that I actually was that powerhouse. But did I feel that at first? No way. No way. I was so internalized. In fact, I was so disconnected, if I'm being honest with you, that I didn't see my own value, my own purpose. I certainly do now. So please don't miss this opportunity, even if you're watching this on replay, because we've only touched a tiny bit of what you'll be doing. It is real powerful skills that you will be learning that will help you for the rest of your life. It really will. There's only 8 spaces available. This is your invitation to book a call now. This has come straight from source energy. It's why it is so powerful in the way that we work with it. And you will get those exclusive bonuses when you register, but you need to book that call today. oraclecode.com, call with Anne. That's how to book that call. Just allow yourself to flow, because Spirit will help you. You're meant to be here. Trust me on that one, because they always do. They always do help you when it is something that is purpose led. And if you feel a pull, an excitement, and even a fear, I'll say, this is for you. Yeah, this is definitely for you. If you feel that pull, because it is soul led, your soul is actually pulling you forward. Now, there's quite a few questions that can be get asked, and I thought let's just put them on and get them all as we go. Is insurance required to practice animal healing? I actually asked. We have a behavioural trainer on our practitioner who's absolutely amazing. This is took her behavioral training business to a different level, and she'll tell you that. Now she says yes, you're better to get insurance, but it's very cheap. Yeah, you don't need it, but it is better to get it. Are additional qualifications needed to perform energy healing on animals? You won't need anything else with this. You won't, because of the way that it works. Do I need prior experience working with animals, such as being a vet? Nope. You don't need to be a vet. You don't need to be a vet nurse. You don't need to be a dog behaviorist. You don't need to be any of those things, because we are going to show you. It's actually better if you don't, actually, because there's no any habits or anything in there. We're going to show you how the spirit, your spirit team, are going to show you how you will help the animals, help the earth, and help yourself. Because we have forgotten who we really are. We've forgotten. This will help you remember, and it will give you the faith, 100% of your spirit team, regardless of what anybody around you says, regardless of what they say. Book that call. If you're a dog or a cat groomer, how can this training enhance my business? Oh, it enhances it massively. For instance, if you're a groomer and you are scanning that pet, yeah, and they've maybe got pain within the body, they don't even know, the pet doesn't even know, or anything, especially if you're going over with the groomers, yeah, you can really scan that and smooth that energy out, before you do that grooming. You can also, if that pet has fear of being groomed, there's been a trauma in the past or something like that, you can put that energy, clear that energy before, so you haven't got, because you know what, sometimes you'll have those aggressive cats and dogs. This will help that. Yeah. I work with horses. How can this benefit my services? Well, I don't know about you, but I know that working horses are very intelligent, very intelligent. And when we work, personally, I haven't worked with horses, but when I've actually been around horses, again, the horses are like the dogs. They come straight to my hands and they actually move me to where I need to put my hand. It's amazing to watch it. This will put your business to a different level if you're working with horses, an absolute different level. I specialize in foraging and herbalism and work closely with the earth. How can this support my practice and benefit my herbalist clients? My land work is voluntary. So basically, what you can be doing there is you connect energetically to the herbs so that you know purely what is coming through spirit because of the way that it works. And they will give you the guidance that is needed for the earth, for your practice, and also you will get business every 2 weeks. We do business classes. Not only do every 2 weeks we do business classes, but anything that's coming up that I can help with, I do. Yeah, massively. Can I work with both animals and people? And would I need separate insurance for each? No, you don't. You don't need separate insurance. And yes, you can work with animals and people because you're shown how to work with the animals and people. This is why this wheel is special. It's animal based, it's land based, but we need to know how to work with people also because 9 times out of 10, if there's something going on with a pet, it's starting with the owner. Yeah. So be aware of that. So the takeaways, let me know your takeaways. Have you enjoyed this? Have you gained something from it? Have you gained value? Because remember, your pet energy is directly connected to yours. And you do have the power to heal beyond traditional methods. All I'm doing is helping you remember. That's all I'm doing. Now, the Oracle Core Sphinx wheel is a key to unlocking deep healing for both animals, the planet, and ourselves. So I advise you, I'm telling you, take that action. Start that journey to that deeper connection and healing. And you're channeling straight from spirit. Even if you're spadatic, you're channeling spadatic now, and it just comes on sometimes and other times it doesn't. This will help that massively because it opens that channel up. It really does. It opens the spiritual channel because of the way that you're connected to the central core of the med beds, that central column that we are connected, that has all those memories of everything that we ever know. So what you need to do is just book that call with me, and I want to just thank you all. And I maybe went over a wee bit time, but I think that was because I'd really done. I couldn't get onto YouTube. I don't know what was going on there for me going on there. And let's just see. Any questions? Let's see what you're saying. Time to step into your power. Book that call. You won't regret it. Trust me, the universe needs us. Yeah, the universe does need you. Book the call, animal communication. But when I seen that name, I went, she's, he, whoever they are, because I feel it's a feminine. We need your energy. We really do. And the beauty of it is we're just starting. The energy is just starting. We're on the first cycle. And the beauty of that is because of the expansion that they're showing me, use it at the pinnacle, use it at the best place because you're going to be helping others. Yeah, you're definitely going to be helping others. It's so grateful you magically appeared in my feed, ready to upgrade my abilities. Yep, we welcome you. We really do. Love it. Got to have another call and I'll see you tomorrow for the Oracle Code session. Lovely. Can't wait. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I got feminine. Thank you so much for sharing your time and expertise. So needed. Yeah. Thank you as always. You're a star, and nice to see you and hear your voice again. Yeah, you really need to get connected again, Susie. I was home today for three months too. I should have met up. Yeah, I was just so busy. Fab. That lovely to see you. You need to get on this, Louise, because it would be right up your street. So it would. First of all, it starts on the 28th of, which is Friday, PM UK time, which is 12 PM PST. So it's 12 for me in California, but it's 8 in, that starts on Friday. Now, the reason it's starting on Friday is because of the 7-planet alignment. And the spirit has been very specific on us starting on that day because of the activation that's going to be happening on that day. There'll be a light code activation happening on that day, and also you'll be going into the wheel, so you'll get used to the wheel on the 28th. Now, going forward for the next 4 weeks, it will be on the Wednesday, starting the 5th of Wednesday, March. It is at 8 p.m. again, which is 12 p.m. PST. So it's 8 p.m. UK. And it will be going, because the other ones that don't know that we're doing, because I've got a travel day on a Sunday, it'll be on the Saturday at 6 p.m. UK, which is 10 a.m. PST. And then the following week, it will be on Sundays. So it'll be every Sunday for the first 4 weeks at 6 p.m. UK. And then we go and we all mesh together with the other core practitioners who are going through it just now. And we merge in the purification. And it is a Sunday then at 8 p.m. UK. If you're working at class time, that's okay as well, because what happens is everything is recorded and we take the higher self in. So you're off on Fridays if it's said in the you'll be accepted. You'll be fine. Just book that call, my dear. Definitely. Do you know days of time? Anything else? Any other questions? Is the wheel only for people who have pets? Because it's very no. Thank you for asking that question, because I'm glad you asked that, because I forgot to say this. No, because we have to work with the self first, yeah? Because it's all about the self. When you're working with the self, we are working with your holograms, yeah? So what we will do is, if you are not pet focused, you will work with the holograms. However, there will be pet stuff coming in, animals coming in. And the way that it works is, when we go into the pillar 3, you're going specifically, it's about you. Pillar 2, when you're going to the med beds, instead of taking the pet, you take you. Yeah. So no, it's not specifically for people with animals, or because you could be working with the land as well. Because it's about the self first. Always remember that. Okay. This is a new way of being. So it will get sent by email. I know some of you haven't been getting emails. That's a bit of a worry. However, I'll send it out to you as well. And I'm going to put it in, if you're part of the Quantum Ascension Connection, Quantum Ascension Portal, can you remember that there? If you're part of there, what I would suggest doing is come over to that group, because I'm going to put, that's our Facebook group, I'm going to put it in there also. And it'll be in there for 24 hours, just in case you haven't seen it. So I'm just going to put that there, the Facebook group there.